What is up, everybody? This is my ranking of all Flash season finales, I guess you would call it. I guess that's the title. But yeah, this is my opinion to start off the video, and yeah, I just want to say, if you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like. We have one Flash season premieres, mid-season finales, mid-season premieres, penultimate episodes. We have everything, and if you want to see this maybe for season 8, consider subscribing. I have a bunch of Flash reviews, Flash related content on the channel. It'll all be linked down below. So yeah, but I'll stop rambling and trying to convince you to subscribe, and I'll just roll that intro. Let's just say this off the bat. None of the Flash's finales are bad. I just want to say that right now. None of them are bad. But I feel like if you had to choose one of them to be the weakest, it would be Success is Assured. Because one, COVID really screwed it up, and it wasn't supposed to be the season finale. I feel like if I counted Mother, season 7, episode 3, it would be in the same spot, though. Actually, even farther down, because I prefer this episode over that episode. That was supposed to be the season 7 finale. But, yeah, this episode was just, it was so cool, honestly, with the cheesy fight scene that had the, I'm gonna be honest, horrible editing, man. What was that split screen type thing that they were trying to present? And, I don't know, the thing that I always remember this episode, Iris was stuck in the Mirrorverse for too long, I'm just gonna say that flat out. But, the thing that I always remember about this episode is when Eva kills Carver. It's a masterpiece of a scene, and that scene brings me back to season 1 level great. It's just so bone chilling, and the whole season has really brought up to that scene, so I'll give that to this episode, but it wasn't really meant to be a season finale, so you could count it as an honorable mention. But this is number 6 spot is Legacy, season 5, episode 22. Like I said, none of these episodes are bad. This would just be out of elimination, and all the other ones are better, man. I don't know, it's just, this is one of the better episodes of season 5, though. They get done with Grace Gibbons or Cicada 2 within the first 20 minutes, which lets the rest of the episode deal with the Thawne plot that has been set up throughout the rest of the season. And that is honestly the best part of this episode, and was the best part of season 5, the Thawne plot in 2049. I don't like that all of Team Flash went to 2049. I don't know what those newspapers look like. Oh my god. The Flash, Arrowverse, everybody came back. I don't know. This would have been public, man. But, there's a fight. And Nora Allen is erased from existence, I guess you would say. She comes back in season 7, of course, but, back then we didn't know. We thought this might be her only time alive until a later season or whatever. Obviously, she did come back, but it was just, this episode's really good, man. And then, our number 5 spot is Finish Line, the season 3 finale. And, I don't know, this episode just was kind of underwhelming, if you know what I mean. Like, they revealed that it wasn't Iris that died, but it was HR, which I wasn't as active in the community as I am now, but apparently back then that was a joke, that they would use HR's technology, and it would actually be HR that died. It was a joke. That was the truth. So, yeah, but I don't know, I really like this episode. Maybe I have my nostalgia goggles, but, looking back on it, we give season 3 too much crap. It was a really good season, dude, and we give it too much crap just because it was a tiny bit. It wasn't as good as season 2 or 3, but it's still a really good season. And, I don't know. After a couple years, I realized that, Savitar died in a really stupid way. He got killed by Iris West. And unlike what's gonna happen in Star Wars Season 2, I hope, Iris says no, like, oh my god, I killed somebody. Like, I hope Yolanda does in Season 2 of Stargirl, but, Iris says none of that. But, yeah. And our number 4 spot is Heart of the Matter Part 2, our Season 7 finale. And, I'm gonna give it props. This was the best episode of Season 7 by far. After a horrible season, let's say this. 1, 2, great. 3, bad. 4, good. 5, good. 6, good. 7, great. And then after episode 7, it just takes all the way downhill until about episode 15, which it gets way better. And it kind of sucks when you can say the only thing that redeemed a season a little bit was a 4-episode arc. But this was the 121st episode, the part 2 of a 2-part series, and a 2-part episode, and it did it really well, man. I love the Speed Force constructs, like everybody's hating on right now, but I thought it was really creative, and I love the ceremony that all the promo photos were of at the end of the episode with Bart scenes and everything. I love it, man. It's just, it feels like The Flash, but the Star Wars lightsaber scene, you can hear my whole review about it. I thought that scene was so cool and creative. I don't know why everybody's hating on it. I thought it was so cool, and I love that we actually have the Flash family going forward, or a version of a Flash family, I guess you could call it. But our number 3 spot is We Are the Flash of Season 4 finale. And yeah, this episode was really, I don't know, I like Season 4 more than the average person would. I really, it's probably my nostalgic goggles, but I think this isn't a season review, but I'm just gonna say, DeVoe swapping bodies was really unnecessary. He could have just taken Ralph, but this all led up to this great finale, in my opinion, where Barry goes into DeVoe's mind to get Ralph. And the adventure he has in DeVoe's mind is amazing, and it's one of my favorite parts of the season, man. This episode is like one of my favorite episodes of the season. Like, screw Enter Flash Time, even though it's entitled We Are the Flash, which is the worst line ever said in the CW, probably. Oh, there's probably something stupider said on Supergirl or something. But, yeah, I just really enjoyed this episode, and, I like how it ends with Nora and everything. I thought this episode was super, I just like it. I don't have to explain myself, but I'm telling you why I like it. But at her number 2 spot, I think you can guess it. It's The Race of His Life, the season 2 finale, and it's season 2, guys. Do I have to explain it? This the back half I don't overly love, because Zoom's plan falls apart once you think about it too much, but I try not to, because nostalgia, rose tinted glasses. But yeah, I don't know, this episode was amazing, man, and I really love what they did here. They made the race. I wish they could do this in season 7 between like Godspeed and Reverse Flash or something. But they made the race in actual battle, and it was amazing because Barry created a time remnant, which saved the day. That time remnant, and I love how everything just got built up, and everything Barry learned from Hunter Zolomon throughout the season eventually created his defeat. And I love how Zoom becomes Black Flash by the end of the season, ultimately setting up some appearances in Legends Season 2, which, yeah, love it, man. But I have a number 1 spot, if you can't tell already, rose tinted glasses all the way. the season 1 finale fast enough. This episode is amazing, and it comes straight after the amazing penultimate episode entitled Rogue Air, and Barry and Thawne talk. And this episode, let's be honest, made us all fall in love with Thawne. He's one of the greatest television villains ever. I'm not going to be like a Thawne stan, but I understand how people love him, and why everybody thinks he's the best villain ever put to screen. But I have nothing to say about this episode that's negative. When Barry travels in time, we see all these things in the future which do get paid off, except the Barry and Legends of Tomorrow crossover. But yeah, I love this scene when Barry goes back in time is heartbreaking. He sees an older version of himself. He gets to say goodbye to his mother. It's everything that he's ever wanted. But Eddie taking his own life to save everybody is Barry couldn't. I wish the Flash had this ready now, and I'm at a loss for words just thinking about it. The singularity at the end of season 1, it's just so good, man. And I can't believe that. This was my I didn't watch Arrow live until like season 4, and that was really my first time watching live TV. So I didn't know when season 2 would be back, and plus I was like 9, so I didn't know. But yeah, that was my ranking of all Flash season finales. If you would be so kind to give the video a like if you liked it, or comment down below your ranking, I would love to see that. And yeah, give the channel a subscribe if you'd love to see more content like this. And yeah, once it exports, I gotta go make my Suicide Squad review. So yeah, stay around for that, and stay safe. Goodbye, and stay safe.